Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 4.
Here's a look at today's top 4 at 4. Fargo police are asking for your help finding a missing vulnerable adult. Police say Diamond Wells walked away from ACS on 38th Avenue South around 10 Tuesday morning. He's 5'11" and 215 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a light coat with a sweatshirt and jeans. Wells is not dressed for the weather, and he might not know he's in danger with the extreme cold. If you see him, you're asked to call the Fargo Police Department. An Otter Tail County family is left picking up the pieces after a devastating barn fire killed over 1,000 goats. It happened around 3 this morning in Henning, Minnesota. As of this afternoon, investigators were still on scene. They say the barn, goats, and up to 3 tractors are a total loss. No word on what caused the fire yet, but it doesn't appear to be suspicious. The Fargo Fire Department spent the last few hours battling a blaze in South Fargo. The call came in around 1:30 this afternoon after a camping trailer exploded. Investigators are still on scene and trying to figure out what caused the fire. Stick with Valley News Live for the latest on this developing story. President Trump and Congress are clashing over COVID-19 stimulus checks. We'll have more on how this affects when you'll get your check coming up. That wraps up today's top 4 at 4. Now let's get a look at your first alert weather with our chief meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. Hutch, tell me we have some good news after yesterday.
Of course, yeah. Really, we can only go uphill from here. It looks really pretty nice, as a matter of fact, but cold early. Take a look at morning temperatures this morning, teens to 20 below for many areas, and factor in those winds. And we did have wind chills colder than 40 below as we started our day. Crystal clear skies over the FM area, and the wind is still breezy, but certainly tapering off. Right now, your temperature in Fargo, 1 below, and the evening is looking cool, at least at first. We're approaching 10 below already in Bemidji, but I want to point out what's going on out to the west. Temperatures there are near 50 in eastern Montana. That warm air is heading our way, but bundle up if you're heading out this evening from the valley and points east. Wind chills are still 15 to 30 below out there and will drop in the early hours of the overnight. Satellite shows clear skies, a few clouds associated with that warm air that's going to punch in overnight for Santa and the reindeer. So bundle up this evening. Warming temperatures overnight. How warm will we go for your Christmas day, and what can we expect as we go through the rest of our holiday weekend here? I'll have details on all of that here in just a few moments.
All right, thanks so much, Hutch. We'll check back with you in a bit. A 56-year-old woman is in the hospital after a car accident. Just before 2:30 this morning, Jean Olson was driving east on I-94 when her Saturn Ion swerved left. Minnesota State Patrol responded. They say Olson vaulted into the median, but she's expected to be okay. Minnesota health officials says that 4 providers across the state were notified of the delays in shipments of the Moderna vaccine. A winter storm is expected and may make the situation worse. Minnesota is expected to receive 9,800 doses in its initial shipment. A spokesman for the state health department says the 4 delayed orders are very small in size compared to the state's total allotment. This comes as Minnesota passes 5,000 coronavirus deaths. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has authorized the state's National Guard to help with the fallout from yesterday's blizzard. The Guard is activated in Renville and Martin counties, where 2 major highways were closed for hours. The Guard is also using 2 armories to shelter people who are stranded in their cars. Here's an inspiring example of generosity in the season of giving, proving you're never too small to make a big difference. 8-year-old Isabel Diaz, her wish this year, it wasn't just for herself, and she only wrote 1 line in her letter to Santa saying, "I just want the homeless to have food and warmth this year." On a car ride with her mom, she learned not everyone has a place to call home. Her mom shared Isabel's wish on social media, and the response, well, it's enough to fill Santa's sleigh over 1,000 pounds of food. Freezing temperatures and the ongoing pandemic continue to impact local families. One Fargo homeless shelter is having to help out more than ever before. Valley News Team's Brian Sherrod is working on this story, and we will have more coming up later in the newscast. right, we are going to take a look now. We will have that story coming up. We're going to take a look now at the Santa Sleigh Tracker. It is the 65th consecutive year that the Department of Defense is tracking Santa's sleigh, and he is updating his location and the number of gifts each minute. Right now, you can see that there have been more than 3.5 trillion presents have been delivered to little good boys and girls all around the world. If you want to check it out, just go to NORADSanta.org. And a big thanks to everyone who has helped us in joining the Great Foods Plain Bake. So far, on our virtual food drive has raised more than $23,000, and we'd love to hit $25,000 before Christmas Day. If you'd like to help your neighbors in need, there are a number of items you can purchase and donate right from your phone. Download our free VNL News app, look for the virtual food drive, and click to donate. Coming up on Valley News Live at 4, Congress continues to clash with President Trump over coronavirus relief. How this could affect you and when you get your check, next.
And it is Christmas Eve. A lot of us wanting to know how low our thermometer will go tonight. We do have some warmer weather to talk about, a gift of sorts from Mother Nature. I'll have details on a couple of hitches in the giddy up, though, coming up. Join us for Valley News Live. It continues right after this.